This is my first video. I'm just going to do a short packing video about how to pack for a cruise with about 5 days of pre-cruise travel. My daughter-in-law and I are all heading down to get on the Allure of the Seas on July 31st, 2022. We're going to drive down, stop, spend a couple nights in hotels, a couple nights with some relatives. So we're actually leaving Ohio on the 27th. After we get off the 6-day cruise, then we're just going to come home, taking 2 days to come home. As you can see, I have my larger suitcase. This suitcase will be the one that I'm going to just take on the cruise ship. I've got my smaller suitcase. This is the one that we're going to use for all the pre-cruise hotels in and out and with the relatives. And I also have my backpack. It'll be my carry-on when I go on board. I'm going to start with a small suitcase. Again, this is the stuff that I am going to take in and out from hotels and that kind of thing. In the top half, I have a couple things. I have a packing cube. All of my clothes. It's a rather large packing cube. It does fit down in that spot very nicely. But in this, I have all of the clothes that I'm going to need until we get on the cruise ship. I do pack by rolling all of my clothes, most of my clothes. It's just a little easier that way. I have outfits. They're rolled, ready to go. Shorts. There's a swimsuit inside that one. There's my t-shirts, all that kind of stuff. I have socks, my pajamas, my swim cover-up is in here. It's just the things that I think that I will need before we get on the cruise. I also, because you never know what the weather's going to do, I have a pair of long pants and a long sleeve shirt. Okay. Again, this is a rather large packing cube, but it is nice for the carry-on. If I'm flying, it can be very nice because all of my clothes are contained. If TSA gets has to get into my bag, my clothes aren't going anywhere. I do zip those back in there. Also in here, I have our luggage tags. They're in this little pocket right here. These are what we have. I bought these on Amazon. They have a couple different sizes. I just bought the one size, but they make ones that specifically fit this. They're narrower and fit this kind of luggage tag. I just bought the larger ones because they'll work for any cruise line. We're not putting those on until we are ready to actually give the luggage over to the cruise line, so that's why they're in here. On this side, I have a lot of different things. I have my toiletry bag. Okay, it is a hanging toiletry bag. It will hang up, and it contains everything I'm going to use on a daily basis. Okay, toothpaste, toothbrush, Q-tips, a razor, my aloe face wash or face lotion, poopery, my deodorant. Down here in the bottom, I have my face wash and my shampoo and my conditioner, my body wash, all of those things. I really like this one because this bottom part will zip off, so and actually will hang on its own. That way, everything I need for my shower is in here, so I can just hang it near the shower while the rest of it can hang farther away. Again, rolls back up, clips together, and fits very nicely right there in the suitcase. This is also a toiletry bag, although I don't have toiletries in it. Again, it's a hanging bag. This contains all of my, my non-daily medications. That's stuff you bring on a cruise ship because you might need it. My wrinkle releaser. It has some antibiotic ointment, itch stuff. I have a little sewing kit. Some medical tape. Down here in the bottom part, I have my moleskin. It's great for blisters. If you get a blister, you cut a little piece of that off, put it on there, and you don't have any pain from that blister. I have Band-Aids. I have my Bonine for motion sickness. I have a Tide to Go pen. I have little things have tied in case we need to do some laundry in the sink. I have some various cold and flu, anti-diarrheal, my Tums, they're in there. I also, since we're still required to test, I have my COVID tests in here. Again, all that stuff, you know, I can just hang this pack up. Don't need to unpack anything. If anybody in the group needs any of it, it's all hanging right there for them. Folds back over, goes right back in the suitcase. This bag came with this other one, and in here I have my sunscreen, a couple cans of sunscreen, and a can of bug spray. Also in my carry-on, I have my slides. I'll drive in my tennis shoes, so the slides are in there to have, you know, if we decide to, I need them. This is a little bag that contains extra GoPro stuff. I don't use a lot of this, you know, it's just extra connectors in case something breaks. I don't need it in my bag for everyday use, but I might need it on the trip. I have my powder. It didn't fit in the kit, so it's separate. It's great for chafing. Extra pair of glasses in case you break a pair. I have my hat, my hairbrush. I have some drink things. Most of these are hydration ones. They're great if you're drinking a lot. If you're just out and it's hot, they're great for keeping you hydrated. I have tissues. And I also have my tea and my Splenda. I'm a little picky about my tea, so I always carry it with me. So those are all in there. Okay, again, this is everything. It zips right back in there. I do like these suitcases. They are expandable, but I try to make sure that I don't have them expanded when I'm going on vacation, because that way I have extra room if I need it for the way back. All right, that's my little suitcase. I also have my larger suitcase. This is the one that will be in the trunk of the car. It will not be taken out of the car until we... Can't find my zippers. There they are. It won't be taken out of the car until we get ready to go on the cruise. Because there's nothing in this that I will need before then. In the top of this one, I have just a lot of miscellaneous stuff. More sunscreen. I don't think you can have too much of that. I have a book in here. I have this bag has a lot of just miscellaneous stuff. It has a lint roller. We have a lot of cats. My daughter and daughter-in-law have 6. I have 2. Lint rollers are a vital necessity. A deck of cards. I've got some clothespins to hang stuff in the room. My belt. I've got clips to hold my towel on the chair. I also have somewhere in here these are actually fitness bands. I know they sell the specific chair bands, but I already had these, so I thought I'd try these. They're just bands. Hopefully you're going to be able to stretch it out, put it down over the chair, hold the towel in place with them, as well as with those clips. We like to play board games, so I'm bringing some board games along. I have Catan. I have Exploding Kittens. I have Just One, and then I have Ticket to Ride down in there. Okay. Again, this is just a lot of kind of miscellaneous stuff. I have it in the top, just so it's going to be kept, you know, in place. It's not going to fly around. And that just zips back closed. If I can get hold of it. There it goes. Okay, in the bottom I have I'm going to start with my clothes. I'll dump all this extra stuff out. I have 2 packing cubes. They both fit very nicely down in there. These hold my clothes. Okay, this one has all of my dress clothes. Again, everything's rolled up. I have a pair of pants. I have a variety of different kinds of shirts, cover-ups, all of that stuff, some scarves, my spandex to go underneath my dresses. Just everything I'm going to need for dinner on the cruise. Again, I like these because it keeps everything. I know this is all the stuff that's going to need to come out first, get hung up, make sure it doesn't have wrinkles in it. It's all together. The other one contains all the other clothes I'm going to need. Okay. Oh, I like these. These are cooling towels. Okay, you wet them down, you like snap them, and they get really cold. They're really nice to put around your neck. You know, if it's hot out, they'll be really nice on shore excursions, sitting on the deck for that kind of thing. I also then have some shorts. Again, everything's like rolled shirts, a couple shirts and a pair of shorts rolled together. Just helps keep it all organized. And then some swim stuff there. So that's more my casual stuff for on the cruise. Take some smooshing, but those two do fit in there very nicely. My third packing cube contains all of my socks, underwear. I don't think you need to see those. This is a laundry bag. Let me actually throw it in this pocket. I may or may not use it, but I do like to have it along. I have another packing bag. This has my shoes I'm going to wear for dress up. I'm planning on wearing the same pair, whether it's a dress, whether it's pants. I have some feet problems, so I need comfortable shoes. And I just have a pair of Hey Dudes in here. The last thing in this suitcase is the bag I'm planning to use on shore excursions. I don't need to carry it with me because I have a backpack I'm going to use for the smaller stuff. And in here, I think the only thing I have in here is a few of those throwaway ponchos in case it rains on the shore excursions. All right, let's zip this one back up. These suitcases, I really like them. They're really lightweight, great for air travel, even though we're not flying this time. You don't have a lot of weight from your suitcase. It makes it very nice. Plus, they're all expandable, and you can make it bigger. All right, that's my big suitcase. And the last thing I'm taking is my backpack. The backpack holds a lot of different things. I do like this one for one reason. If you're flying, this backpack is TSA approved that you don't have to take your laptop out of it. It lays out flat. Your laptop would be in here, and you can run it through TSA screening without removing the laptop from the case. One lesson I have learned with this pack is I run the zipper all the way around. Instead of putting the two zippers meeting in the top, they meet in the top, they tend to unzip, and I have dumped my laptop out of it. So that's not a cool thing to do. In the side pocket, I have my cup. I'm not taking a water bottle, I'm taking the cup instead because when I'm driving, I prefer to drink from the straw. I also have a couple masks in the side pocket. We're not required to wear them, but it's just always a good idea right now to have some on hand. In the other side pocket, I have my binoculars. They're nice, if you're out on a shore excursion or something, or you just want to look and see what's out there on the sea. It lets you do that. I also, hanging on here, have some hand sanitizer and my lip balm. Just keeps them nice and available to me. All right, in this middle pocket, I have a lot of things in here. The main thing that goes in here, I have a couple books. They're going to stay in there for reading on the ship, reading on the drive. I will carry my tablet in this one. I also have a folder that we put all the papers, our boarding passes. We have them on our phones, but I don't always trust electronics, so I like to have the paper copies of everything as well. I have my your phones go in these. They help keep them it's waterproof. They won't get wet. And then two big things that I have in here. This is a cord case. Okay, it holds all of my cords to charge everything. I do have in here a power pack. It's very nice. It has 4 USB ports. It can take 2 to charge it, but you can run 4 things off of it. It's really powerful. It'll charge many, many devices. I have a lot of little blocks, and then a variety of different cords. As you can see, there's a lot of different cords there. I have a Fitbit charger in there. I have a car charger. Something else is in there. What's with the car charger? Oh, that's my earphones. Those are the ones that plug into my phone and into my tablet. So that's all that's in there. It's very nice. I've got this. Again, I've gotten most of this stuff that I'm showing you on Amazon. I've had a lot of it for a few years, so I don't really have links to share with you. This holds my GoPro and its accessories. There are a lot of things in here. Selfie sticks, tripods. This is attaches to the window. You hang it up. I have a microphone. I have my card reader and cords, phone holders, little floaty straps. Just all sorts of things that will be used for the GoPro. And again, this is a nice little case. It's a little hard side, so it protects everything inside it, and will fit nicely down inside my bag. Last pocket is the front pocket. This is where I put anything that's smaller or more valuable. Okay, I have my passport wallet. Okay, I have my passport in here. I have my vaccination card. I have money, and it's all sorted out what I need on which shore excursion, what each thing is for. I have some wet wipes, tissues, always good things to have on you. My earbuds, the wireless ones, some Tums, and I think that is it. Oh, and then the last thing I will carry in my carry-on is my medicines. I really like this medicine holder. It has 7 little things in it, 1 for each day of the week. And then it says morning, noon, evening, and bedtime. Well, I only take morning and evening pills, so I can actually put 2 days worth of pills at each one of these. Therefore, I have 2 weeks worth of pills in this little container. I'll sort it out for me, all ready to go. The last thing I will carry, which is not packed up because I use it every night, is my CPAP machine. It has its own little carrying case. It will be carried onto the ship, as will the backpack. And with that, I also have a little, it's not a surge protector, but just a little power cord that you can plug in 3 USB ports and 3 plugs into it, which makes it very nice to have that. So that's basically how I pack everything. If you're interested, if you want to see more content, I do plan on sharing a lot of stuff from the cruise, from our pre-cruise trip. We're going to go through Pigeon Forge, Smoky Mountain National Park. We're going to be in Tallahassee. We're going to be on the Atlantic coast. I plan on doing videos from all those different things, plus as well as everything on the cruise ship, shore excursions, and that kind of stuff. Like I said, if you like this, hit the like button. If you want to see more content, hit that subscribe button. I want to thank you all for sticking with me this long, and welcome to Trains Travels.